Boyle here, founder of Songwriters International. Very warm welcome to our YouTube channel here. First of all, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button, and also drop us some comments below to how you found this video and also anything you would like to see in future videos with myself. Now, today's session is all about the power of directing our lyric at somebody. It helps with a universal message. It helps with the way we describe the lyric is much more simplistic, but also much more powerful in a way that the listener can understand it a lot better. All right. And I'm going to be walking this through with you to how I use it, how you can go ahead and use it in order to craft your lyric in a different way, which is easier, but also, like I say, has more of a universal message behind it. And also the listener tends to connect with it a lot more. So let me dive into this and share how I go ahead and use it, and now how you can implement what we're going to be talking about. Okay, so let's say, for example, we're writing a song which is about heartbreak. Okay, now a lot of people around the world have experienced a heartbreak in some sort of way. Now, if you haven't necessarily experienced, let's just say, anything, then what you've got to do is imagine. Okay, imagine as if somebody you loved or somebody you imagined to love had broken your heart. You've got to imagine then you're talking to them directly. Okay, now let me give an example of this. So we're writing a song which is about heartbreak, and somebody has broke my heart, let's say. Okay, and I'm writing a lyric in a way that I'm directing it to them, but then I'm going to release it and it's going to go out to the whole world. Okay, you might be saying, well, it's too specific to your message, your story. We're gonna have a balance between it both, which I'm gonna explain. We're not gonna go too specific where it's really specific to my story. We're gonna have a fine balance with that. Okay, so let's give an example of this. If we're, again, heartbreak, if we're going down that route, we're gonna direct the lyric at the person who has broken our heart. Okay, so let's say I have met the person who's broken my heart, and the kind of things you may say is, why did you break me? You broke my heart. You crushed me. Why did you do that? You would say things in a very conversational manner. Imagine you're literally speaking to that person. You're just going to say it in a way that you wouldn't go over dramatic, like, you crushed my heart like a truck running over it. You know, it doesn't sound very conversational, but you could say you crushed my heart. It's like you just stamped all over my heart. You hurt me. You broke me. Why did you do that? You would be saying these types of things. So let's put that in a lyrical way of working. So you could say, why did you break me? Crush my heart and just walk away. Why did you hurt me? Now, hopefully you can see how I've just started to shape that up. But in a song format, lyrically, it's super simplistic that the listener on the other end is like, wow, they're just saying it in a universal way that everybody connects with. But if it becomes too specific to your story, you start speaking about where this person broke your heart, how they broke it, and it's really specific. It becomes too personalized to you, and that it'll cut other people out. Okay, so it's really important. If I was writing the same song and I went too specific, like, why did you break me? So you could still go down that line. On that Friday night, eating food in the restaurant, and the waiter came over and passed our drinks, it's far too precise to my story, for example. Okay, where if we go slightly broader with it, but still go specific in terms of the person breaking our heart, then it will still relate with you if you've experienced that. It'll also relate to me. Okay, and that goes for any kind of running theme that you're going to go with your song. If we're just going down the love route again, and it's about the person that you've just found the person who truly makes your heart beat and makes you really, really excited when you see them, and all these types of things. So you may say lyrically, I'm so happy I met you. You make me smile. Like, these are very conversational things to say. So imagine that person is sat in front of you. What would you say? Like I say, you make me so happy, you make me smile. You bring sunshine to my day. Maybe you might say, I don't want anybody else. So then you can start forming those just conversational lines into lyrics. I don't want nobody else. You make me so happy. You make me smile. You bring sunshine to my day. Now, obviously, you could refine that and make that just a little bit stronger and maybe more poetic if you really wanted to. But that on the surface is pretty cool. You know, it says what you want to say. It says it in a way that I can connect with it. You are still connecting with it. And that the whole world are going to be able to draw on that. Again, if you go too specific, then you're just going to cut me out. So it's really, really important you have a nice, fine balance. And that is just the power of directing it at somebody. So if you haven't experienced a particular topic that you want to write about, just imagine what that would feel like. So again, if we took heartbreak, just imagine what it would feel like if someone broke your heart. Then what would you say to that person? If you're writing a song about finding the one that you truly love, then how would you feel if you found somebody who you loved with all your heart and they made you happy? You know, what would you say to them in that moment? So you're just expressing what you feel or what you think you would feel. And if you look at a very famous song that you may or may not know, but go and have a listen to this after this video. It's a song by an artist called James Blunt. So that's James Blunt. And the song is called You're Beautiful. Okay? This is the prime example. This is the perfect example. The chorus just says, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true. That is so conversational. Like, if you had just met someone who you really liked, you'd be like, wow, you're beautiful. It's true. Honestly, it's true. You're beautiful. That's what you would just say in a conversational way. And what James Blunt did, he just put it into a song. And I think the song, off the top of my head, has well amassed over 100 million streams and did very, very well here in the UK at least. So a super popular song, and it literally just said what he was thinking in a very conversational way. Now this works in many, many other songs, so maybe go have a look in some of your favorite tracks that you listen to, rip them apart and see where they do this technique. It's very simple but hugely, hugely powerful, and I use it a lot of the time when I'm songwriting. If you're suffering from writer's block as well, you just say what you want to say. So you direct what you're thinking at somebody. Okay? So very easy technique to use, and it's one that a lot of songwriters don't use because they just didn't know how to use it previously. So now you do. Go ahead, put it into practice. I can guarantee your lyrics will become stronger, it'll be easier, and you'll enjoy that process a lot more. And also, just one final thing, if you put down the lyric and you're just like, I don't know, I'm not sold on it, you can always go back and tweak it. At least you've figured out what you want to say and you can make it stronger now. Okay, so go ahead, use it and have some fun with it. That's all about the power of directing your lyric at somebody. Okay, so I've been Danny Boyle. Like I say, hit that subscribe, that like, and drop us some comments below, and I look forward to seeing you over on the next video.